You got to start with a big, nice, deep breath and a big sigh, and get into the state you want to be in for whatever you've got to do. So what I'm doing here is I just want to talk a bit about I guess the idea of having a calling. So the main thing I want to say is that I think every single one of us, every single human on this planet came here for a reason. There are unique skills, gifts, experiences, understandings, and perceptions um, within everyone. Obviously, we all have our own perspective, we all have our own journey, and every single one of us has, you know, stuff that is deeply important to us, and it's different for everybody, but ultimately, we all have a reason for living, and you can either live it or not live it, and the quality of your life is going to be determined by really how much you are living in alignment with your calling or your purpose, whatever that is. And I would just suggest that it's going to be based in service. So it's going to be based in co-creating, co-creation, and some kind of assistance for others. Another way I like to look at things is what problems have you solved for yourself in your life that you can help others solve who are going through the same kind of thing. So anyone can be a teacher. If you've learned something that's helped you in your life, you can share that and teach that to other people. It's as simple as that. So I might even suggest to you that the most profound things you've come across and learned in your life, the things that got you most excited and motivated and enthusiastic, those are the things and those moments that are really important for you to look at in order to find whatever it is that you could do that would be really fulfilling for you. So, yeah, and the other thing I'll just say is that we all have our own individual purposes as separate beings, but we also all have a unified purpose as well. So we're here to experience the kind of ups and downs and the dual nature of this reality and this planet and this world. And we're here specifically for this time to, one, witness and experience what is happening on Earth right now, but also to be a part of that transition. And I like something that Jeff Slater said, where he said, it doesn't really even matter if you do actually live according to your purpose, because everything is going to happen anyway. The shifts and changes that are occurring on Earth right now are going to happen regardless of whether or not you actually do it. So there isn't like a pressure, because we are ultimately eternal multidimensional beings. So we exist on many levels of reality simultaneously, and we exist forever. Consciousness is eternal. The world of movement and doing is forever existing and always has existed. And everything that you can think of, every idea you've had, has been done before, like in the grand scheme of things. So what I'm getting to is that, all right, so we're eternal beings. So what does that mean? Like, what is the source of all of this? Like, why is this even a thing that happens? And that's where the big mind comes in. That's where you can look at the part of us that is inherent within everything and everyone. And that's the objective, ultimate truth, the ultimate reality, the infinite consciousness, infinite creativity, infinite intelligence, God, source, unity. There's so many different names for it, but basically this is in the world of duality, where there's always movement and always change and always things happening and doing. what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say, but um, yeah, right. That's a world of the world of duality is a world of constant change. So everything's always changing, always in motion, always moving. Like every atom is vibrating, never still. Every part of our being and every part of everything that exists is constantly in motion, constantly changing. Nothing is stable, nothing is forever, nothing is eternal, except the eternal mind, the forever unchanging reality, the non dual reality, the objective reality, emptiness, formlessness, being, basically. And from this formlessness, emptiness, beingness, everything arises. But it's from this stillness, this emptiness, that everything comes. Everything in reality. So our ultimate purpose, every human's ultimate purpose, is to remember this truth, and is to remember what we are and where we came from, and remember the unchanging reality, experience the unchanging reality, operating from that unchanging reality, doing based on being. So being that emptiness from which the universe and the world of change and motion springs forth. So that's our goal, and that's what meditation is all about. This is the sole purpose of meditation, is to tap into that. Tap into the infinite consciousness, the infinite creativity, the infinite love. That is why religious and spiritual people are so fulfilled and happy, because they know that this is the truth, and they rest in that, and they access that. And that is the source of all amazingness. There's like a whole spectrum of emotion and experience and feeling that is beyond this world of duality, of highs and lows, of ups and downs, of rhythmic swings and motion and being pulled and pushed around by everything. There is this objective, unchanging reality behind and beyond everything that is the source of all love. And well, it is kind of love. So it's bliss. It's not just empty as you expect emptiness to be. It's not like a void. It's a void that's filled with the most pure, real, fundamental experiences, feelings, and emotions that make up all of existence. So I think that's pretty freaking fascinating. I think it's so important that we learn about this and know this. It would be so good if this was a standard part of our society. It's truly spectacular when you start comprehending this, and even better when you start tapping into it. So I think that's a really good reason to look into this, to look into meditation. And I am beginning now a new service where I spend 15 minutes to 20 minutes with you, maybe twice a week, 2 or 3 times a week, maybe even just once a week. And I will give you a meditation crossed with a hypnosis that can address exactly what you're dealing with in that moment in your life. So it's not just the meditation element. It's not just emptying and tapping into this source and tapping into beingness. It's also directed towards whatever you have to deal with right then and there, which might be a really stressful day. It might be a really busy day. It might be some really big tasks. It might be just family things where you need to just set your mind and in motion to create a reality that is something different to what you're normally creating and that you don't like, basically. So I'm willing to actually, if you connect with me, then I'll give you one of these for free so that you can experience it. In exchange, though, for a testimonial. So you just write down how you felt through the experience and leave a review on my page. This will help me expand my business. It will give you a good understanding and experience of meditation and a bit of hypnosis. And you can very directly and clearly see the benefits straight away. And then if you like it enough, then we can keep going. So get in touch with me for that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And please feel free to contribute what you would like to contribute. And really, I think it's very important in order to discover your calling and your purpose in life, in terms of the world of doing and experience, meditation and the clarity and gained through this peace and this emptiness and this presence is also extremely helpful in knowing what is most important for you and most important to do, essentially. And the more you do it, the clearer it becomes. So it can help you discover the true purpose of of existence, basically, and the universe and why it exists, but also to find something that is really meaningful and important to you in this life here and now. So have a great day, and I'll check in with you soon.